Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the D-Day, and today Houston Astros have DFA'd Luis Contreras. I'm not a huge fan of this roster move. I think I love the reason why he is getting DFA'd because the Astros are signing Elan De Los Santos from the Atlanta Braves, who had a monster 2 seasons in Cleveland in 2022 and 2023. I think he should be a great add to the Astros bullpen. He's been solid this year at a 4.53 ERA. Not great, but better than Hernandez and Contreras. But he had to clear a spot on the 40-man and the active roster for De Los Santos, and so two moves had to be made. But I felt like it could have been done in one move. The Astros ended up optioning Nick Hernandez to clear a spot on the 26-man active roster, and then they DFA'd Luis Contreras to this move to get him on the 40-man roster. I feel like the Astros should have just DFA'd Nick Hernandez, which would have cleared a roster spot for De Los Santos on both the active and the 40-man roster. Hernandez this year has been just as bad as Luis Contreras, and I'm gonna go over it. Like Luis Contreras this year has a 6.65 ERA, I believe it is, and he's been really bad. But Hernandez has also been really bad as well. He's got a 5.40 ERA this year. So I know Contreras' numbers are a little bit worse, but let's also remember Nick Hernandez last year had a 8 ERA for the Astros in 8 innings, giving up 7 earned runs. He's also given up 3 home runs in 5 innings this year for the Astros, and so he's not very good either. And Luis Contreras recently in his last 2 games has pitched 3 innings, giving up no earned runs. Contreras is also almost 2 years younger. It sounds like it would have been smarter to keep Luis Contreras and fully get rid of Nick Hernandez. Another thing I'll also note is the fact that, Luis Contreras actually in his career there's one team that he struggled really badly against. He's pitched 18 innings in his career, right? And he has given up in his career, I think it's like 15 earned runs, whatever it is. And he's pitched 4 innings against the Minnesota Twins. Both games in Minnesota. And there's something for Contreras about playing in Minnesota, against Minnesota, because in 4 innings in 2 different seasons for Contreras in Minnesota, he has given up 9 earned runs in 4 innings. That is god awful, but pitching 14 innings in Major League Baseball outside of those 2 games in Minnesota, his ERA is 2.86. If you move his 2 games in Minnesota, and he's 3.86. For a guy that's only in his second year, not too bad. I don't think an ERA of 3.86 in 14 games is that bad at all. So I think Minnesota was just that's his game in Minnesota this year was one of the reasons why he got optioned, back to AAA. So Minnesota, I said it earlier in the season. It seems like you just can't suit this guy up against Minnesota, because I think he's got really good numbers in his career outside of being in Minnesota, just having 3.86 ERA in his career outside of facing Minnesota. But he's being DFA'd. Hernandez is being optioned to get De Los Santos on the roster. I'm excited for the De Los Santos roster, but I think this move should have been more simple for the Astros, just DFAing Hernandez.